What up, everybody? I'm the hiking chef, and today I have the cheapest backpacking meal I could find at REI, and I'm gonna put it to the test. I'm gonna let you guys know if it's really good or not. I have very low expectations of this backpacking meal, but the question that I'm out here to answer is, does price really matter? Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm the hiking chef. On this channel, we're all about adventure, great food, and exploring the outdoors. Sometimes we hike, sometimes we cook, and sometimes we do a little bit of both. Whatever today brings, let's get into it. The cheapest backpacking meal I could find was by Backpackers Pantry. I've heard of this company for a really long time. I know they've been out for a while. It says since 1951. It's just kind of like one of those big corporation companies that makes a lot of meals. They might even have other brand backpacking meals. I did some research online and I noticed some companies do that. This package has a total of 620 calories, 29 grams of protein, and it says comforting pasta, cheese, fragrant herbs, and marinara. I am really looking for the texture. Do I get sick of the taste as I'm eating it? If I try this, is this something that I would buy again, look forward to eating while I'm hiking on trail? I've been backpacking, say, on Catalina Island. All that you're looking forward to is that chicken fettuccine Alfredo. I also had a Thai meal, and I'm not real too big into curry and Thai food, and I was like dreading having to eat that. We're gonna see what it's all about. Let's get started.
Of nothing.
So I'm out here at San Dimas Canyon Park, and I am going to be using the BioLite. It's a wood burning stove. It's not gas operated. The fire actually charges the cooking component. It's been a little bit difficult to use in some places where there's snow, a lot of water, because you have to find dry wood to start a fire. It's pretty easy to start, especially once you get the hang of it. And it uses some kind of like wind turbine technology that keeps the flame going. It burns really, really hot, so it is pretty good to cook like protein, steaks. Today, I'm just boiling water. I didn't have any more of the fuel for my camping stove, so I just decided to bring out this BioLite. I'm in a safe area. You can barbecue here, so I'm not breaking any rules or laws. What I like to do first is add some of these smaller pieces of wood in here, and I get it pretty packed. And I've already pre-collected this wood as soon as I got to the table. This stove, it does come in handy, say if you're doing the PCT or long distance through hiking. You don't have to worry about carrying a bunch of fuel, but it isn't that light either. A pocket rocket is pretty light. It has its pros and it also has its cons. Now that I got the BioLite packed with the wood, I'm gonna add just like a napkin. You could even add a little bit of toilet paper. And then with matches or a lighter, you're just gonna light it and turn it on. It looks pretty lit right now, so I'm gonna add a pan and just some water and just wait for that water to boil. The instructions are all here on the back. All you do pretty much is remove the top and add the amount of water that it says. Then you reseal it and you let it sit. It says here for 8 minutes. Let it sit for another 7 minutes, and after you stir it, and then you're ready to enjoy it. So you do have to let it cool down. The water you're adding here is boiling, and this is all freeze-dried. Let's see, this is actually vegetarian, and it's a family-owned company operated in the USA. Very important, you guys. The water is boiling right now, so we're gonna try that Backpackers Pantry lasagna. $9.99, you guys.
$9.99, you guys.
There's only one man clever enough to have perpetrated such a dastardly crime. Ha! And I thought you were ready to give up.
It says to add 1 3/4 cup of boiling water. Usually people do not have a measuring cup on them. I believe some brands have like a little line on the inside of where you're supposed to fill the water to. This one did not have that line, and I do not have a measuring cup. So I just completely submerged it. We're gonna set a timer here for 8 minutes.
8 hours later.
All right, you guys, the timer just went off. I'm gonna stir this. And then I'm gonna set my timer for another 7 minutes. Let it sit, then we're gonna try it. And honestly, at first glance, it smells really good. I wonder how they get the protein in here if it's vegetarian. Maybe from the noodle, but it says it is a rice noodle, I thought. Oh, semolina egg noodle. But reading the directions, they add a lot of extra ingredients. It says cheese cultures, salt enzymes, powdered cellulose. It says to prevent caking. Cultured parts skim milk, more enzymes, disodium phosphates, annatto for color, sodium caseinate, potato starch, a lot of extra ingredients. A lot of things I've actually never heard of. We'll see how it goes here. I mean, I'm not too happy that it has all those extra ingredients, and I'm actually gonna be consuming this. But you know what? It's for you guys, so we're gonna give it a shot here. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about something. 2 days ago, I went to the dermatologist because I had a red spot on my forehead. My wife has been pushing me to go for honestly probably a year now, and I was always like, I'm fine, I'm fine. They did tell me it was pre-skin cancer, and they froze it off. It's pretty disgusting looking, but it should fall off in a couple of days. But I just want to remind you guys to wear your sunscreen out here, because I always hike with hats, bucket hats, and that still happened to me. So please wear sunscreen. Very scary, but I'm gonna be all right, and I'm excited to get back out there on the trails, and I'm excited to try this backpacking meal right now. I'm pretty hungry. Timer just went off. It's been 7 minutes, and let's check this lasagna out. It looks really good. Honestly, it looks like it's a lot of food. It expanded a lot. I'm gonna take my first bite and let you know what I think. It's gonna be a big bite here. Okay, so my first thoughts on this is the texture is a little weird. It's a little grainy. I think that might be from the cheese, but the flavor is really good. It's very well seasoned. I can taste the oregano, the tomato. The oregano is really good in this, and the noodles have a bite to them, so it's not like overcooked. But there's something about that graininess that, you know, isn't the best texture. I'm kind of getting used to it, but I mean, it is a $9 backpacking meal, so I can't be too picky, too harsh on it. But overall, pretty good. I think I'm just gonna finish this meal and see what I think. My honest review of the cheapest backpacking meal I could find at REI is that at first it was really good, mostly because I'm really hungry. The smell really hit me first. It smelled like a freshly baked lasagna, and that was really nice to enjoy. It looked appealing. You always eat with your eyes first, and I would have to say it looked pretty good. It had like a creamy texture. As I continued to eat it, the taste, I got real tired of it. It was just like too acidic or something. And it did taste a little over acidic because of the tomato sauce. It wasn't too like, I like my tomato sauce a little sweet, less acidic, and this was strong. And I just got kind of tired of eating it about halfway through. I would definitely probably purchase this at $9.99. I think that's a great deal, especially nowadays. And if I was doing like a 2-day or 3-day backpacking trip, I could definitely see myself getting this, eating it again. And I would give this a 4 out of 5 star, just based off of the price and the flavor. The only thing that I take away a star was I got tired of eating it. It really kind of got a little nasty after a while, but if you are on a tight budget and just definitely need the calories, I definitely would recommend this without a doubt. Thanks so much for watching. This is my first food review video. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. If you want to see more content like this, please let me know in the comments below. It kind of helps me navigate what direction I'm going into. And remember, you guys, love one another. If you like hiking and cooking outdoors, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next episode.